Hey guys, Tom here. Just wanted to make a quick video of this before I gave it to my buddy. He's starting to get into knives, so just a family friend and co-worker as well. So he's kind of gotten into he's gotten the knife bug pretty much. So I've gotten him hooked, and so he's got a couple knives, and he actually has a cold steel trench hawk, which I'm hoping to get my hands on and sharpen it up for him. Trying to sharpen an axe, which I've never done, but we're gonna give it a go. So I made him just a simple strop. Just I had some leftover wood and some leather from like an older strop I had made here, which has seen better days, but did the job. And then I purchased myself the strop just to support the YouTube community. And actually, I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but I consider him part of the YouTube community because everyone on YouTube knows the guy. So yeah, so I decided to make him a little strop. You know, got the nice leather side, no compound, and then some green compound on that side. Pre-charged it, so I'll be giving him that too. I would have contoured the handles a bit, but I didn't really have any tools to do that, or at the time. I've been meaning to make this for him for like 2 months now. I just haven't had the time, but I decided to whip it together this morning. And I'm hoping in the future to be picking up a Dremel tool, so in the future, if I ever do any projects like this, I'm going to make it a little bit more fit and finish with a little bit rounded handle, just to give you a little grip there, or sink your fingers in while you're stropping away. So that's that, and I just wanted to do kind of like a two-part video giving you an update on the bone collector, because when I first got it, it was tricky to open stiff, and I thought I'd give it a couple of days, work it in, and just it didn't get any better. So what I did is I took the pivot screw out, cleaned it up, did some compressed air, Loctite, put it back together, used the benchmade, the blue lube cleanser, sprayed out the insides, cleaned it up, and then put a little bit of blue lube lubricant in there, and it was still tight. And then like a minute later, I just picked the knife up and flicked it open, and it was flawless. So now you can, the camera's not focusing here, it's a little tight because I dropped it the other day and the pivot screw came loose, so I re-Loctited it yesterday and kept the pivot screw just a little bit on the tighter side, just so I wouldn't have any weird blade play issues, because it was giving me a little bit of left and right. But now it's rock solid, and it flicks open as per the usual benchmade access lock. Just performance of this knife is phenomenal. Aside from those little weird pivot screw issues, which I'm pretty sure I have figured out now, the D2 steel is phenomenal. It performs almost identically to 154 cm, and which is my favorite user steel. So this knife is a beautiful knife. Great grip, extremely ergonomic, extremely comfortable in the hand. These ridges don't get in the way. I've heard that people sanded the edges down. It doesn't need that. Those people are probably just very picky, or they have smaller hands, so it digs into their hand a bit more. But for a larger hand guy, this knife is phenomenal. And I know there's no jimping, but this knife doesn't need jimping, because your thumb sits almost on the entire length of the blade, and it's wide enough that it's not going to slip off or anything. If you're doing a hard pull cut, your thumb isn't going to slip off because you're pulling the knife backwards. It's not going to happen, so it doesn't need it. And aesthetically, it would look ugly if it had jimping, so I'm cool without it having jimping. the grip is enough that it doesn't need it. So definitely worth the purchase, this knife. I know it's been a little bit of a headache with the pivot, but that aside is such a minor flaw, and it's not even a flaw because I fixed it. It's just maybe there was a hair in there or some kind of crud from the factory. It just got in the way, and I just cleaned it out. If this was a year ago, I might not have had the knowledge or know-how to fix it myself, and would have been really pissed off. But now that I've, you know, taken apart a few knives, put them back together, and obviously watched a ton of knife videos, I kind of have the know-how on to maintain my knives now. So it's definitely been a valuable skill and some great knowledge I've gained over the last year and a bit. So that's it, guys. We'll just keep it short, and I'm gonna try and do some more woodworking projects like this eventually. I'm hoping maybe at Christmas time I'll get a Dremel, ask for one, pick one up on sale maybe or whatever, and yeah, so that's it. So talk to you later, guys. Take care, and peace.